We have had a doozy of a day.
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
Here's Johnny! Welcome to the Horror Basement and Beyond with the Big Ball Buddies, Jim Jam and Johnny. I'm one of your hosts, Johnny. As always, Jim Jam is here with us.
Jim Jam here.
And if you're just listening to us, make sure to check out Tingler. Check us out. Video on Tingler. It comes on Saturdays at 9. 9.
And it replays on Sundays, but don't ask me that. I never forgot.
Yeah. And
just watch Tingler TV and you'll see us.
yes. Tingler TV, tinglertelevision.com.
Yep. It's in the top of the link in our link tree.
Yes. So go check us out there.
Or if you don't want to go to our link tree, just go to tnhorror.com. And the first picture you see as it pops up, just click it. It says to click it, and it'll take you to it.
Yes. tnhorror.com. This week, we got some more creepy clown news. I think it's just a thing. No, we
I don't know.
creepy clown news. We got some horror news. Friday the 13th update. A Resident Evil update. The Crow
Update. Is it an update?
update. Legendary shape shifting creature update. Well, there's no update really on that.
Is that news?
I mean, hopefully there's not a whole lot of that, updates.
Yeah.
We don't really need all that kind of stuff.
This.
A ghost photographed in a graveyard. We got more graveyard news. That's freaking great. Or is that grave?
You know, but something is grave. Johnny told me before. Motherfuckers in Manchester stealing shit.
Yeah.
Think about it real quick.
So we come home from me and my brother come home from grocery shopping this morning, and he noticed like on our carport, he had his bikes hanging up, and somebody stole them. And it sucks because I've lived there almost 7 years, and we rent a place, duplexes, have never had any issue. No issue. The neighbors are all good, and the city is growing. And even when I was a kid, like we kind of did mischievous stuff. We didn't steal bicycles or anything like that, but but now that there is more of a homeless population,
Mm-hmm.
and that goes with not because there's less jobs, but because housing is freaking getting ridiculous for what the jobs pay in this area. Housing is kind of stupid.
Brand new, like a brand new, maybe 2-bedroom duplex is like $1,200 a month.
Yeah, and jobs don't pay that much here. Even if you're making $19 an hour.
There might be 3 or 4 places around here that pay over $17 an hour.
Yeah, and it still wouldn't matter because $1,200 a month off of, even if he's making $20 an hour, is extremely high because you have to have a dual income to live here now.
Yeah.
It's not like it used to be where you could get a decent job and live by yourself because rent wasn't $800 to $1,200.
And it's not like we
Like
have
it's
a bunch of
doable.
government housing or anything.
Yeah. All right, but it's if you make $18 an hour or even 16, you're not going to get accepted for income based housing. It's just not going to happen.
Well, they're going to have to go with times on that because inflation and all this stuff.
But I mean, either way, so somebody stole the bikes. Found out that the neighbors, their daughter's vehicle was broken into. That because I think the neighbor's daughter moved in next door to them on the other side of the duplex of theirs, which is cool. I'm like I say, where I live, it's in the middle of town and it's still kind of quiet, and the neighbors are really good. Like, even though we do live in an area like that's on down, that's a little, I don't know if you call it. It's just, it's poverty. Like, because I mean, like I say, a lot of people don't have. There's not great jobs here that pay you to live. But
Johnny's fortunate to kind of be a grandfather in almost of rent, the way rent is, because.
Well, no, I pay what everybody else pays.
I'm not. I know what I'm talking about. Like, well, you shouldn't be paying no $1,200 for because yours ain't brand new.
No, I don't pay no $1,200, but still, somebody stole some bikes, and And I only brought up the homeless thing because that's what the cops are saying. Because my brother did file a police report because if something happened on one side and then now ours, there's people going around.
Yeah.
There's someone that's creeping around our duplexes, and the shit needs to stop. But we didn't have cameras because, like I said, I've never had any issues, and that's how it usually goes. After the issue happens, you get a camera. You know, and I'd been thinking about it, and I just don't know which one to choose that's good for, because it, like last night, I thought my brother shut a door at 10 o'clock.
They were looking in your room.
No, looking in my room.
In your out.
No, that door don't shut that loud.
Oh.
What I'm thinking is when they took one of the bikes off, one of the hooks are bent. Well, the back end weighs more than the front because of the
maybe dropped
and it pulled off. Because I thought my brother slammed the door or like shut his door hard, but he said he didn't get up until midnight to use the restroom. So either that or they shut his door, truck door. But he said nothing was gone in there. Yeah, I've always told him to lock his doors, and he never listens. Which I've forgotten to lock mine, every once in a while. Well, I say you never had an issue. There's a light out back.
Yeah.
And
you got that big light too.
So I mean,
bright out there.
Yeah, so it's not like it's dark, where you can creep around. Somebody's brave though, but all the lights are off in the house, so that's probably Anyways, yeah. But the police seem to think that the homeless population, because down the road somebody got a bike stolen. But what are they doing with the bikes? Like, why would a homeless person steal a bike? Are they selling them? Who are they selling them to? And now, I guess it'd be good to go to a pawn shop and.
Yeah, does he have pictures of them?
I don't even think he has pictures of them. Like, go to KK's and just see, and just ask, like, who turned this bike in?
Yeah.
And, if they are homeless or something.
Maybe go up to, like, the KK's and then Tollers and ask if you had any new bikes come in.
Which, they stole them last night, so they're not open on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that will be.
Set something in Manchester for them. So.
But that will be something to do, is like, and I'll probably tell my brother, just that way he can go up there and be like, hey, I lost this type of bike and this type of bike. Somebody stole. If you get them in, would you be able to give me a call? All I want to know is who it is. Like, I'm not.
Yeah.
And that way the police can get involved, because I don't know. Like, I don't want anybody to get in real big trouble, but still, you're creeping around people's houses.
That's what you need to get right there.
Is that an outdoor camera?
No, it's not outdoor, but it's only $36. But yours is under a carport. But this case I got, where I got 4 of them, it's waterproof, so you just put it in there.
Yeah, but that was wired.
But yeah, you gotta have a power source.
Yeah, but see, I can buy one of the Blink ones, and it's just run off of 2 lithium AA batteries that last up to 2 years for $39. Or like, well, maybe they're more expensive.
You might have wireless ones, but I don't know.
Anyways, so yeah, going to look into cameras, but I need like a good one that's good also with night vision. But
that wise one's good. I'm sure that other one you said probably has it.
But there's a Blink one that has floodlights on it. And I thought, hell, that motherfucker cut on. Floodlights cut on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you're automatically. But I don't know. Anyways.
Oh, this one?
Yeah.
It's only $100, so that'd be good. And it's a 2-year battery life. So.
Yeah, I thought I've seen one even cheaper than that. But anyways. Yeah, and we'll see. I don't know. I'll have to look into it more. But
if you got a camera you recommend, send Johnny his recommendations.
I'll probably already have one bought by then. Yeah. But it's bullshit, man.
I would definitely get one while we're on vacation, even though your brother will be there.
Yeah. I'm worried about tomorrow now. Because by the time this gets out, I'm having a phone delivered.
Oh, fuck yeah.
But it needs a signature, but I was going to put out, kind of like you had said, to try to get them to leave it. Because I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be at work.
Yeah.
So that sucks.
What church is right beside you?
I don't know.
Someone asked what area is this in.
So. Coffee Street.
But yeah. So,
yeah. So anyways, sorry. Resident Evil series. Did y'all watch it on Netflix? Well, it's canceled after one season. Although it debuted at the number 2 spot with 72.7 million hours viewed, it dropped off of Netflix top 10 only 3 weeks. What does that matter? Like, after 72 million views, like, I'm wondering if people watched it all. Combined with the cost of the series and lackluster reviews, yeah, it did get horrible reviews. The cancellation of Resident Evil was not a huge surprise. I didn't finish it. I'm glad I didn't finish it because I would have been disappointed that it got canceled and to spend that time to watch through it. It was okay. I didn't think it was the best. I was really curious where it was going to go, though, and it's just there's so much else out there that's on that it's hard. You really need to be grasping like people's attention. Did y'all watch Game of Thrones? Y'all didn't never watch Game of Thrones. Is your wife?
Amy did.
Is your wife watching the new one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if I would suggest to go watch whatever the new Game of Thrones series.
Not Rise of the Dragon. It's something Dragon.
Something Dragon, yeah. The first episode was pretty good. That's not going to get canceled after one season.
Oh, no.
It was a top.
I think it already got approved for.
I think it was a friend of mine at work.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon. A friend of mine at work had said that it was the top number 1 HBO ever streamed series to ever be streamed.
That's because
Game of Thrones was, and people hated the last season. Hated it, and I've said this so many times. Thank God I didn't spend 8 years watching that, because I binged 7 seasons in 2 months, and then I watched the last season while it was going on, and I didn't think the last season was that bad, but I didn't have 8 years of my life built into it, so there's that.
Yep.
I mean, that does make a difference, but it sucks for the people that worked on Resident Evil, as far as the actors and stuff, that it's getting canceled. But usually a series on Netflix doesn't last more than 3 seasons anyways. Like Stranger Things, if it wasn't such a popular cultural iconic show, Stranger Things wasn't, it wouldn't have lasted more than 3 seasons, but it is known that Netflix doesn't like series to go over 3 seasons because the actors, they sign a 3-year contract or a 3-season contract up front, and then after that the actors can ask for more money, and they don't want to pay them more money because like after it goes so far, you don't get any new subscribers because of that show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe a new show would bring
fan base, right?
Like Resident Evil, people that might not have subscribed to Netflix maybe would have said, "Oh shit, I love Resident Evil. I'm going to subscribe to them now to watch it."
Yeah.
So there's that. If you didn't know, now you know. I guess
we already talked about it before, so you can go back and check that out. But yeah, I didn't care for it. So
yeah,
I didn't finish it either.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I'm not the biggest Resident Evil fan. I like the movies. We've talked about it. There's no need to keep going. Beat that dead horse.
Literally.
Here's some good news, and yeah.
Okay.
Friday the 13th, Sean Cunningham's his Cameo page is saying that a new sequel is coming in 2023. And this is off, Cameo, where you can pay someone like I did for Jim Jam, Adam Green, to come on and be like, "Hey, I hear that's your birthday," and like you give them little stuff to say about them.
Yeah.
You can have people roast them, like some of them are pretty funny, but exactly what's on the Cameo page is Sean S. Cunningham directed and produced the seminal horror film Friday the 13th, creating the iconic villain Jason Voorhees. The movie has spawned 12 installments, with a 13th scheduled for next year. And the issue has always been between Victor Miller and Cunningham. That's the legal battles that have been going on in this last decade.
Yeah.
Pretty much. And it ruined the Friday the 13th video game, which was fun.
That sucks it did that, because that was...
Yeah, that pretty much crushed that video game. It killed it. And they talked about Jason X coming to it, and like maybe having a space, board and all that. But apparently that's gotten cleared up with Miller. Miller got the copyright. The courts chose to give Miller the copyright to the original Friday the 13th within the United States, so that Cunningham and Miller would have to come to some sort of agreement for a sequel.
So I guess
Hopefully they've worked it out, because before they really didn't like each other. So hopefully it's worked out. A lot of people didn't like the one with Jared Padalecki in it. I didn't mind it. It kind of showed that how he morphed or zoomed, or what do they call that?
Oh, got around under like it wasn't supernatural no more.
Yeah, he got under. It made it more realistic.
Yeah,
like how he was
more human.
Yeah.
What they did, they had like underground tunnels.
Yeah, and I think more or less why it didn't bother me as much as I really like Jared Padalecki because of Supernatural, and I just wanted him to be successful in something that wasn't, I don't know how he is as a person, but I just, same with My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah.
With why can't I think of his name? Dean.
Oh, man.
Jensen Ackles.
There you go.
Same with him being in My Bloody Valentine. Like I like the movie, and I just like like your characters that you watched for in 2010, 7 years or 5 years. You'd really but so that's hopefully that comes. Hopefully that happens.
It'd be cool if since they figured it all out, start doing more Friday 13th, but they won't. Because I think
that's dead. They went to Texas Chainsaw or something.
That still ain't out, is it?
I don't think so. And I'll tell you this: Evil Dead's getting I didn't pull it up on here, but Evil Dead's getting like some people added to it. Hold on, real quick. David Allen, along with his sister Mia, who played Jane Levy in the 2013 Evil Dead. That game sucks. I'm just gonna it's a PvP. Like Friday the 13th being more original to the horror genre and doing that was really fun. But the Evil Dead game, I can't get into it. Maybe it's a lot of fun with your friends, but it's fucking shitty. Like, you go around, you can't fucking get anything accomplished, or I've never been able to with a group of people, because the killer isn't just a killer, you know what I'm saying? They have minions. I'm just going to call them minions, like little people they can send out to fucking hurt you instead of them just tracking you down. So I don't really care for it, like, because I've never won a game on it. Like, I've never even come close. Like, you die and then they can try to revive you, bullshit. Never get revived. You do, then you're dead again because you're trying to get the Necronomicon and like get all these things done. And like with Friday the 13th, you're trying to fill up a boat, get a car running, vice versa. And it's more like you can fuck people over. And this one, you have to work together. Yeah. So I just didn't care for it. It's not my cup of tea.
Got something else. Speaking of, we gotta talk about this because I thought we forgot about this.
Real quick though, before that, let's jump on the continue with the movie news. So Danny Huston, Huston,
yeah,
has joined the Crow, or the Crow. Danny Huston joins Bill Skarsgård in the reimagining.
Do we already know about this?
Yeah, I think we talked about Bill Skarsgård doing it. I thought, didn't we?
Yeah.
Because he's so tall.
Gotcha.
And like he's kind of gangly, and like you could see him kind of. I think we did like him squatted down in the window. It looked pretty decent.
I didn't even remember that, but Jason Momoa was supposed to play the Crow.
Oh, is he?
He was supposed to.
Yeah. We talked about Jason Momoa was going to, and that
fell through.
That fell through. He's big. He would look good, but he's kind of bulky.
Yeah.
And the Crow to me, like he's in shape. And I guess that just comes from.
Well, you see right here, Brandon Lee.
Yeah, and
he's a smaller guy.
Yeah, and I think that's where our interpretations, our vision of the Crow is Brandon Lee. Yeah. He's in shape, but he's not
like bulk mass.
Yeah.
He just
and he played and it was so good. It just
was really only his movie he's ever done.
I think that was the biggest movie he's ever done. I mean, that wasn't the only one. I don't think. But, so.
Is the Crow a comic book character?
I do not want to say.
I know they probably got comic books now, of course, but.
Yeah, comic book series. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I didn't want to,
But it's not
call it an undead rocker named Eric Draven. But yeah, it was a comic book.
so it's not a
Excuse me.
yeah, okay. It wasn't no DC or
I don't know. But it doesn't matter. So hopefully, I was trying to think of like, sorry, this is not going the way that I. So, but it's good news that they're adding people.
yeah.
Because a lot of people are fans of The Crow. And Danny Huston, 30 Days a Night,
Yeah, he's the main vampire now. That's why he looks familiar.
Edge of Darkness, Pressure. Also, I want to say, I wish I could find it on here. Hold on. I gotta go back. Sorry. Don't go back. Go back. Back, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to see Bill Skarsgård as the Crow. That'd be pretty. I think, like you said, that'd be pretty spot on because of his I guess his physique too, because he's got a similar kind of seat. Wonder when it's gonna start filming. To say.
I didn't see that.
That's cool though.
Yeah, it's cool. Like they say, they're adding people. Okay, that was a totally different person. So that is not what I was thinking. Never mind. So off on that. So what else was it? Killer Clowns.
Oh yeah, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, the video game.
And this is another PvP game. And I'm just not sure I'll buy it after how terrible I didn't, or how much I did not like Evil Dead. And like I say, it might be because I don't have any friends to play with it on there. And that's a big thing.
Do you want to watch the trailer?
I mean, I don't think it really showed a whole lot on the trailer.
People are calling it a short film. Oh, here you go. That's the trailer. You notice the poster on his wall? So let's go back to it. We got Summer Slasher Camp 3.
Hanging out the door, bud.
Hell yeah. I'm pretty excited for that. I will definitely getting that game. You think I should do it for computer or for PS4 5? I might do Steam.
Who was there's a whole bunch of different Killer Clowns. But one of them was I wonder how many different ones, because the one was there's Jumbo, one was Shorty there.
Formers?
Fatso.
Clowns. So
Go up. Okay.
I'll just hit learn more.
I was trying to think of all their names, because there's
Shorty.
Jumbo, Fatso, Shorty, Rudy, Spike, Slim, Bibbo, Chubby, Frank, Joe.
There's Clownzilla.
Oh, there they are. What is it?
Okay, yeah. Jumbo.
The Scout.
Then we got Shorty.
The Fighter. The Tank, Chubby.
Motherfucker, I thought you said the Taint.
The Tracker, Spiky. And then there's Rudy, the Trapster.
So he's got the little gun. Does anybody else have the gun? Well, one has a bazooka, don't they? Oh, he has a gun too. One has like a bigger
He
gun.
had the bazooka, but it showed him with the little gun.
Oh, so he has a different type one.
Yeah, but it really appeals to me. You know what I'm saying?
Because this took place around the time we.
Oh, I love Killer Clowns. I love Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It made me love clowns even more. I wished I could have drank somebody out of a freaking cotton candy swirly straw, curly straw. What are them called?
Curly straw. Yeah. I'm gonna order one of those cotton candy cocoon from Ticket.
We did sign up for the beta, so I will be able to see. And I don't only want to play as a clowns, probably.
Is everybody that signed up get one?
A beta?
Yeah.
No, you're gonna be chosen.
Either way, if I get it, me and Johnny both will play.
Scroll down. Not up, down. Whoa, you're going too fast. Items and weapons. There's a biker. See, there's names of the bikers. See?
Okay, gotcha. Then we got the cop,
punks, redneck. So you get to choose probably a male or female character of the two.
Teen.
And then items and weapons. Yeah, that just scrolls through without you having to click on them.
Okay.
Oh,
they got Scout Cotton Candy Ray Gun.
Popcorn Bazooka. A Tracker Cotton Candy Ray Gun. So that's what the one dude. Fighter Cotton Candy Ray Gun.
So that must be, what's his name? The one.
That's one over here. Is the Trapper Cotton Candy Ray Gun.
So this is probably the one they sell it down.
Yeah, that's what that looks like.
Spirit Halloween. So that's that. Then we got, here's the different maps. Crescent Cove. I guess that's the only one for right now.
Coming soon. More challenges, more maps. Yeah, they're probably not going to announce all that.
So you can go to their Discord, I guess, maybe, and they have more.
I'm not big on Discord. I don't know anything about Discords.
I don't understand it. Or not understand it.
It's just a chat room, ain't it?
Yeah. It's
not something I'm really that into, but it's a community.
But yeah, it's pretty cool but I think that this is coming out, but I think this is just like, announced out of nowhere. Not even like,
I haven't seen anything about it. I haven't seen any articles about it.
we've always even making it.
Yeah, we've always wanted the new movie to come out. We haven't really heard much about it.
Maybe this game will spark that for another movie.
And
you get the original creators of it. What was their names? The brothers, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, I really like the game. Looks great. I loved it as a child. I loved Killer Clowns from Outer Space. It's goofy. It's not the best movie ever, but it's campy. It's just fucking good, man.
Well, Johnny, next year.
And I love clowns, so there's that.
Chiodo Brothers.
Yeah.
Next year, you're gonna love the hunt or yard hunt is Killer Clowns from Outer Space for next year. We're actually ordering all the 6 cocoons and all the masks and all that shit. We'll do that over the year though, for next year.
So, will the Grim Reaper fit in to the Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
No, you're wearing a clown costume.
That is going to be a big negative for me, sir.
Why not?
I will be a patron of the tent. I will be the ringmaster or something. I will not be wearing a costume that is hot and sweaty because I wear glasses and I have no other option because contacts. I can't wear contacts. Sucks. I like to wear contacts because I like to wear sunglasses.
We're gonna have a damn circus tent in our front yard.
So ringmaster is here. Come on.
This year,
but I could be the one out front, like getting people in.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, I can do that easy because you really don't want to scare the kids with a scary ass fucking clown. Because a lot of people are scared of clowns. We've talked about this many times, and I don't understand it. I don't understand why people are scared of clowns. I don't get it.
Maybe these are clowns to be scared of, though.
Yeah, because
because they're killer clowns, John.
Yeah, but that's why I liked them because they were clowns. And they drink people out of cotton candy cocoons. It's great. Is that weird to me? Even when I was a kid, I was like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
But Bozo the Clown, we grew up with Bozo the Clown, and he was creepy as fuck. All right, let's be honest. Bozo was creepy.
Hey, did I tell you about the guy that just started at my work?
He's Bozo the Clown?
No, he's got a hairdo. Like, I swear, it's just like all here and then right here, and it's out. Poof. I'm like,
Yeah. I mean, that's what I would look like if my hair was poofy and I just grew it out along the sides.
that's someone that can't let it go.
Yeah, let's just let that shit go.
Yeah, that's what I did. I got where I was right here, and I said, I'm just gonna save it all.
So, a pair of British teens, speaking of creepy clowns, so here's another creepy clown that menaced teens at the beach. This is just a picture. That's not the real clown. Just so we're clear. And it was British Beach. So this is on the Mirror originally. Woman, a worried mom, an issue of glee to parents to beware of creepy killer clowns after her 17-year-old son claimed a man in a frightening outfit had followed him and his friend. August 22nd in Herne Bay, Kent. They've been followed by a person wearing a full clown outfit who is said to have hid behind a seawall and began swaying. So yeah, they were like, they couldn't get a photo. And for once, somebody didn't take a blurry ass photo.
So they got it on here?
No, they didn't take it because they couldn't get a good picture because it was at night.
Oh, okay.
And they're like, well, why would we take a blurry picture and post it? Huh? What's the woman's name? I wish I could remember her name. Do better, whatever your name. You remember?
Oh, the one where it was on the golf cart?
Yeah, and that was the worst freaking video in the world.
Yeah.
Because it was fake.
Yeah. Yeah, it was definitely fake.
But if you do have any real stories, call 931-325-9755 and leave us a voicemail.
Yes.
Leave us a voicemail. So, so this person got chased by a creepy clown. They tried a video, but it was too dark. So, they did the right thing by not releasing a video that you couldn't see. And so these kids were out at the beach at 10 o'clock at night, and it goes to show you, kids should be at home, in bed, reading your Bible. Otherwise, clowns will get you. Only bad stuff happens at nighttime. Only adults should be out after dark.
The freaks come out at night.
Yes. So, kids never be out after dark. Ever, right? Yeah. I would never go out after dark when I was a kid. Never wanted to be out.
No, not at all, really. Woods terrified me, like dark woods. I don't mind them now because I don't, Hey, real quick.
What? I was going to say, you know who loves the dark?
Who's that?
Greggy Death's Triple Threat.
He does that.
He does.
But he shouldn't be in the dark because he's a pretty man.
Yes, he is a pretty man. So check this out.
No witty intro today, everyone, because today we're going to space. If you're traveling to space, you need an amazing soundtrack, and the perfect album for going to space is Blood Incantation. Hidden History of the Human Race is a follow-up album to Starspawn, which pretty much put Blood Incantation on the map as being complete, space-themed death metal badasses. And this album is absolutely incredible. There's not really any bands out there that sound a lot like Blood Incantation. You got the death metal side of it, but then it goes like cosmic. No pretty bullshit here either. This album's black, like your hole. And while you're listening to that on your journey into space, you might run into some things, and you're going to want to know what the fuck they are. And to do that, you're going to need the Extraterrestrial Species Almanac. I had to buy this book because it's just incredible. It tells you animal and insect races. You get to learn about the Titan Syrians. It's got pictures of everything. There's blue Syrians, the Lady of the Light. We got clones. They even fucking talk about my homie Mothman in here. It's really cool. It gives a little description of each race, as far as even talking about what fucking religion they follow. So it's pretty in-depth. You see we got the Greys, the Whites, the fucking Draconians, the Reptilians, the Democrats. They're all in here. And finally, we have to get to the video game. So today I chose Dead Space 4. Wait, it's not Dead Space 4. No, it's not Dead Space 4, but fuck, do people really want to compare it to the Dead Space games? I mean, obviously, when you have, you know, a publisher kind of make a similar game when everyone's expected a sequel and wanted a sequel, you're going to have that, but they've obviously taken some things from Dead Space. You got kind of like the health meter on, you know, the back of your head, and you know, it kind of got the Dead Space vibe a little bit, but, you know, I think this game will stand pretty good on its own. It looks pretty dope. These things are, of course, nearly impossible to fucking kill, it looks like, so we have that going. Looks like you got some kind of force gun. You can just grab shit and slam them up against walls and throw them into fucking rotating fanny jobbies. Let's see, he's going to do it here, I think. We're just going to waste a bunch of bullets because nothing fucking hurts him. That's a very fucking Dead Space thing, isn't it? Maybe this is Dead Space 4. Either way, look at that. That's pretty fucking cool. I bet grindy thing isn't going to be there on every level, though, and that's when you're going to be fucked. Graphically, the game looks super cool. Looks really good. Hoping they'll have a lot of diverse and crazy-looking enemies. All manners of monsters and aliens and tentacle neck fucking things. Yeah, dude, quit shooting it. We know the bullets don't fucking work. It pulled a head out of its ass and we throw it into the fanny thing. Okay. So I thought this part was interesting. I was glad to see it doesn't look like they you know, just made it like a dumb quick time event or something. But this is kind of what I love about video games. I can put myself in these positions that I would fucking totally die in. There's no way I would survive this. I would just fly down. I would slam right into one of these poles, kind of like he did right there, except not live. Effortlessly recovering from dramatic falls and running into more poles. I assume the point of this level is to not hit those, but whoever's showing this off really enjoys hitting them. Yeah, okay, we're getting there. We're fucking getting there now. Dun, 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 dun. At the end of this needs to be that fucking penguin from Mario 64. Oh, yeah. And look at that. No way, you can escape. Nope, you're fucking dead. So, that's pretty fucking cool. And hopefully there is a lot more crazy shit like that in the game. Of course, it is not Dead Space 4. It's the Callisto Protocol. December 2nd. Check it out. Okay, that does it. So, it's Wednesday. I usually do these on Thursday, but I was pressured today by the big bald buddies to get this shit done early. And I just had to throw this together. So, to the fucking moon!
Greg, that knocks it out of the park again.
Home run.
Appreciate you, Greg.
Was this cool? Regal is having a National Cinema Day, September 3rd.
Cinnamon.
Cinnamon Day. But yeah, $3 tickets on September 3rd.
You know how much that will do for me?
Because we'll be in Orlando.
It will not do shit for me.
Because you get a free pass.
Yeah, I get free.
But if you don't
That's cool though.
If you don't have unlimited, hey, September 3rd, which is on a Saturday, ain't it? Yes, it's a Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. Oh my God.
This coming Saturday.
And you know what? Here, let me tell you the good news.
Go to your local Regal Cinema. Get a $3 ticket to watch a movie. What movie's coming out this weekend? We got one.
Nathan.
Oh man, I was gonna say, are you serious? That's fucked up.
No movies of.
They ain't having no movies on Labor Day weekend.
I don't think so. The Invitation is out.
Well, there you go.
3,000 something.
Go see
3,000 years of
This is a
longing.
podcast, so go see the
Beast.
Invitation.
You go watch Beast with Idris Elba, that sexy man. Idris.
Idris,
Idris. You know Idris.
Johnny went and saw.
You know him. Yeah, he's a handsome
Oh,
British
yeah.
guy. Super
Yeah.
handsome.
But you should go see whatever you want.
Yeah, The Invitation.
Johnny went and saw that.
Yeah, and it's Vampire Month on Tingler. You know, meant to bring that up at the very beginning, but I forgot. Cause, you know. But yeah, so you could definitely go watch a vampire movie.
Tingler month.
I mean, you might want to go watch it.
Isn't that Tingler month? You said Tingler week.
I thought I said Vampire Month on Tingler.
Oh, my bad. Scratch that. He said it right.
Yeah, Vampire Month on Tingler.
I'll cut that.
Also, don't forget, on Tingler this month, Stella from Saturday Night Dead. Right? Saturday Night Dead. I knew I had that right, but I'm questioning myself. Will be on every Friday on Tingler Television. Every Friday, they will be re-showing a Saturday Night Dead from Stella from back in the day. Y'all know who we're talking about? And one of them, I heard, they remastered the whole show. Was I supposed to say that out loud?
I don't know, but if not, exclusive news.
And
Breaking news.
But you're gonna want to be watching every week
You
on
never-
Fridays because
You never know.
we love Stella, and you gotta have Stella. You gotta have Stella on your Fridays.
You think?
And with no movies coming out to the theaters really in September, why not?
Did she get her groove back?
Stella got a group. That's funny. But yeah, so that's awesome. And speaking with Vampire Month, we will be talking about
Daybreak.
Day Shift.
Daybreak. What the fuck
Yeah.
am I talking about?
I don't know.
Day Shift with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, Day Shift with Jamie Foxx.
And was it Dan? What's his name?
Dan Franco.
Dan Franco or David Franco?
David. Is it? Oh my God, dude. Now you made me question.
Yeah, I'm like,
David Franco.
yeah, it's David Franco. But
Dave.
Franco.
Jesus. Man, you Dan.
What's up, Dan? Dan Franco. Hell yeah.
How's your brother? Jim doing?
Do you have a brother named Dan? I could have sworn you had a brother named Dan. My bad. Dave Franco. Yeah.
Yeah, Dave.
You
With
know-
the Crawdad sings is still out.
We'll get into that in here shortly.
My gosh, we're horrible today, aren't we?
But when this comes out, we will be currently in Orlando, Florida at Halloween Horror Night. So check us out when you get done. Look on our TikToks or somewhere. I might talk Johnny into going live on Instagram or log into TikTok and go live on TikTok. One of the two. And we'll have
Yeah.
different platforms going.
And speaking of that, so we can get this out of the way, the next Saturday's video from Tingler will be different. It won't be this setup. We're planning. We've never been, or I've never been to Halloween Horror Nights, which I haven't been in like 7 years. So,
I guess we had the podcast, but it was totally different format, kind of.
but so it's going to be video of us being at Halloween Horror Nights.
So that means it's not a regular episode. There probably won't be an audio version of this podcast.
Yes, there won't be an audio, but so you need to go to Tingler
Go to Tingler. It'll be up on our YouTube as well.
on Spotify video.
Yeah, Spotify video, but it puts it out as audio too.
Oh yeah,
So I
but
guess we'll do the intro for it or whatever, and we'll say at the beginning if you're because I guess it will if I put it up on Anchor, it'll put it everywhere. So we'll just say that disclaimer. You'll be hearing a lot of stuff. If you
anyway,
can't
so
see the video, go
Yeah.
to Spotify, YouTube, and
and
Tingler TV at 9 p.m.
on Saturday. So for the Tingler people watching this, it's gonna be a treat. If you've never been to Halloween Horror Nights, you're gonna get to experience it.
Oh yeah,
We're
we
gonna bring
take a lot of footage.
Gonna bring my GoPro that I bought and haven't really used.
I got a GoPro too. I just can't pull it up on my phone, but it still does record. So maybe we can do 2 different
Yeah.
points of view.
So it's going to be, I mean, if you've never been, this will be really interesting for you to see. I don't think we can film in the haunts, but even though I have seen one of the people that went through on the VIP tour and they had their freaking. So as long as there's not light, as long as you don't have light coming off your camera, I don't see why it would matter.
Might just put black tape over the red light.
Because on like the new one that I have, the front screen dims, and even the back screen dims after so long. So,
but if the way because it flips up, it could be against you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But just put some black tape over that light.
Yeah, so you might get to see footage of haunted houses. The scare zones. I've been watching a lot of videos. They say don't miss out on just hanging out by the scare zones. Just
go through
them, but don't miss out just people watching on scare zones because we did get the passes to go 3 nights.
Yeah.
So, and I'll be honest with you, gate tickets at Halloween Horror Night are as expensive as the whole month ticket. Like a 1-night gate ticket for a Friday night is $120 or $129.
You mean a gate ticket?
If you go and don't buy them online,
oh,
they're $120 or more. I just heard that on people's tips. So if you are going, please buy your stuff online. They're really, but if you buy it at the gate,
if we paid $129 for 3 nights or
for the whole month of September.
So so we can go as much as we want for a whole month.
Yeah, like every weekend we could go.
If we live closer, man, we could.
Yeah. Oh, I would.
We'd have tons of video.
Yeah, and so, but we'll probably end up like we saying that we're only going to go 2 nights, but I imagine.
No, we're going Friday night, Saturday night. Maybe we go a little bit on Sunday night.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're saying that we're only going to go Friday and Saturday, but you never know. We might go. It just depends. But it's good for us because we don't have to rush just on Friday.
We did that the first year we went. We only had 1 night, and there is so much to do. You need more than 1 night. Just because one ticket, if you buy online, is $89 or 90 something. You pay fucking $30 more bucks.
Well,
you get
Friday night was $83. Saturday night was $93.
So yeah,
you've just automatically saved $50 for 2 nights, and we can go 3.
Yeah, and if you live in that area, you can go all fucking the whole month of September.
Yeah,
for $124.
But if you buy a ticket at the gate, you're paying for what you could get for the whole September.
So
it's fucking crazy, dude.
If you're gonna be down there the weekend of the month of September, get this pass. And if you're gonna be down there for a long period of time, hell, go to 1 or 2 haunts a night because it's like 10 or 11. Hell,
It closes at like 11 to 1.
Yeah, so 1 in the morning. So it's 11.
Well, no, we had to leave anyways because the buses stopped running at a certain time.
Oh yeah.
But anyways, that don't matter. Podcast is going to be different, or the video for Tingler is going to be different. It's going to be an experience at Halloween Horror Nights. So make sure you are in your seats at 9 o'clock on Saturday. I think we can definitely
fill 2 hours that week.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fun. You're going to get to see food. You're going to get to see the scare zones. They got a lot of props, and I don't know how good though the video will be with the what's it called? The GoPro. They don't do the best at night.
True. Also recommend if you want to get in early, have day passes too, because as long as you're in the park and you have a Halloween Horror Nights pass, you can they let you stay in the park.
Yeah, but we won't have that Friday, so.
No, we'll have to.
But we're going to get there. I mean, anyways.
No, I think our we only never mind. Don't matter. But yeah, so this one, which one? Right here, these 2.
Yeah, no. Let's just do the shape shifting one real quick.
I'm not gonna do the ghost.
Well, no, let's do the ghost one. The
top ghost.
Ghost, yeah, photographed in medieval graveyard. So a woman visiting ruins in a monastery in England snapped a photo in a graveyard. She said she checked her full lot of photos and to see if anyone was dressed like the person that was in there, but no one was wearing a hat. And you can scroll down, and you will see the photo. And there's your grandmother. There's your grandmom. The good blurry photo. We appreciate you, Mandy Steele, Ma'am One and Lynn.
We're going to make this completely full screen, so if you are watching this, you can see the bigger picture. Hold on, let me transition it. There you go. So
yeah,
that could easily just be someone walking. Right
and it is because they got a bag. They got a purse. Or you know what I'm saying? Is that not a purse?
So that means ghosts wear clothes,
and they have purses.
they have hats, and they wear purses. So does that mean that purses turn into ghosts too?
I guess so. I mean, you got
Johnny,
ghost purses.
does that means they have ghost Google, because you could take your cell phones too.
I'm hoping to find the. Okay, so this is posted on Facebook, and I really want to read the fucking.
Which one is this?
I
the
clicked on.
Maps?
I clicked on their Facebook. If you go,
The-
Facebook page. Well, okay.
Who's
You just went to the Twitter, and it said Facebook right there. But whatever you want to do, I can't find it.
oh, coast to coast Facebook.
Yeah. Oh, there it is.
How far down was it?
Good ways. Whoa, slow down. Keep going. Keep
There's
going.
a climb.
Yeah, it's a little bit below that. Edward 20 Edwardian. Yeah, down below that. There it is. Nope, I thought it was right below that. Nope, keep going. I guess. So, ow, back right there.
There.
Carrying a large bag, photographer, artist. Why are you guys off YouTube? I hate this ignorance that you don't tell people why you're no longer on YouTube channel. So Richard L. Templin says, when I used to drink, I seen a lot of stuff like that. Edwardsian era. So there's an Edwardsian era. I've never heard of it. It says there's a child attached to her in this one. Plus, there are multiple transparent spirits as well. They're not crazy. So someone is saying that there's a child attached
Is that the
to her.
purse?
Someone is saying that there's a child attached to her if you zoom in. And look at all these blurry images behind it. There's a child.
So is this what they're
Look.
saying, a child?
Yeah, look.
That ain't no child. That's grass.
Look, and no, man, that's not grass. It's not grass. I don't know, dude. Anyways, that's great. I had to look at the YouTube or the Facebook comments just to see if they had anything funny. They didn't. So
Yeah, I was hoping there'd be some good.
now, if you like I said, if you have great content and that you want to share, 931-325-9755. Make sure you hit that up.
Definitely, please. We want to hear.
I don't know about this. I don't think there's
much to go on.
share it on. No. I actually deleted it on accident. Or exit out of it. Oh yeah, go down. Here's another picture. Wait, no, go.
Oh,
Picture. Go scroll up, bud. No, I don't know. I thought there was a picture of it. Yeah, there was actually, and I missed it. So this is interesting. So there was a legendary shape-shifting entity photographed at Castle in Ireland.
That's Puka.
Oh, click on the son of a bitch.
Put on their Facebook page.
You click on no, if you waited.
We'll go with them.
Click on reportedly. Now scroll down. Right there.
Okay, let me turn this one.
Okay, so there was a picture of it. In Ireland, posted a photograph they claim may be the famed puka of Lackeen Castle near Laura, which have gone viral around the world.
It's this right here.
Yeah, that thing. That,
oh God, that's ridiculous.
There's
nothing there.
I mean, there, you could see a face.
Maybe that's an eye, then that's a nose.
Yes.
Around that mouth. But that's just, I think that's hopeful, wishful thinking.
Or yeah, that could just be like I don't know what it could be.
Just a fucking you zoomed in on a fucking picture, so it's pixelation.
And it's rock. Well, I mean, it kind of looks 3D. It's the eyes.
Well, in this pole are bars right here.
Yeah. So the legend goes that some old hags were stealing from a dead body when an old Kennedy came up behind them. They were defended by the puka, which was captured by O'Kennedy and taken to Lackeen Castle, where O'Kennedy's servants begged their master to let it go, or else they would be cursed. After promising to never hurt any member of the O'Kennedy family, the puka was released. There's a local tradition which states that the puka can still be seen roaming around the castle to this day. So yeah,
I think that's horseshit.
Well, come on, Jimmy, that could be real.
No.
Wow, so close-minded.
It's not real, Johnny. It's fake. Just deal with it. People fake shit on the internet.
So, where did that go? Son of a bitch.
There you go.
Why is it?
So, we watched Day Shift, as we said, directed by J.J. Perry, starring Jamie Foxx, Dan Franco, a.k.a. Dave Franco.
AKA him.
Yeah. So Day Shift, it's on Netflix. The action comedy fantasy, I would call a little bit of horror in there because it's vampires. A hardworking blue-collar dad who just wants to provide a good life for his quick-witted 10-year-old daughter. His mundane San Fernando Valley pool cleaning job is front for his real source of income, hunting and killing vampires. Right?
Yes. So, Day Shift, the vampire movie. Yeah, Vampire Month, as we said, on Taylor.
You see these Jamie Foxx killing this woman right here?
Yeah, it opens up with him murdering, or not murdering. He's a pool boy, supposedly, but he goes in and he fights off this elderly vampire.
And it's a sister of a very, I guess,
It's not a
very
sister.
important. It's the sister of
It's not a sister. Nope.
the old woman is the sister of the main.
Nope.
That's what it said.
No, it did.
Mm-hmm.
It's the daughter
My bad.
of Audrey San Fernando, who is trying to buy up all the property around. She's a real estate investor, and she's super old. And she's older than the old lady, and that's the twist, I guess. The twist was like everyone, you think that it was her mother, but it was her daughter, and she transitioned. The mother got old, or the daughter got old because she had a baby, and then after she had the baby, she was bit by a vampire and become a vampire because vampires can't have kids.
Yeah.
And so the twist was like so they found her daughter when her daughter was like 90 years old, and they turned her so that she could stay alive.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and Carla Souza plays the main villain, I guess. I don't know who played the daughter because they don't have her listed, I guess. So that's weird. But J.J. Perry apparently was a stunt worker.
That makes sense why all these crazy ass kills, because it looks like motherfuckers are down.
So he was a stunt artist or like stunt coordinator, and this is his first film, his directorial debut.
Can you get it out there?
Yeah.
Bro?
So yeah, that's one I was like, what the so it's a directorial debut.
Trying to find the picture.
Tyler Tice and screenplay by, and Shay Hatton was the story and screenplay, I guess, or story by Tyler. I don't know. Either way, So yeah, and there's a lot of contortionist stuff at the very beginning. What are you looking for?
Picture of him slamming her down and her legs touching the back of her head. The
Well,
scorpion.
Why wouldn't you just type it in? Like Jamie Foxx, day shift, opening kill or something.
All right.
And they're not going to show it either. Either way,
Hey, just check it out. It's on Netflix. Everybody.
it's a ridiculous movie. It's supposed to be a comedy, like a horror comedy, I would say. Has an R rating.
It's got quite a bit of blood.
Yes, thankfully.
So Jamie Foxx kills that the daughter.
Yeah,
vampire.
and when they get shot with the shotgun, they fly back like 20 feet. So it's like you can tell that it's kind of it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah. So or they have some ridiculously high powered bullets in those shotguns.
Yeah, and the big thing is like Jamie Foxx, of course, is divorced, and he's got a daughter, but the mother of the daughter is going to, his ex-wife is going to take the daughter away to Georgia or out of state,
yeah.
Florida or Georgia. It's always somewhere on the East Coast.
I think Florida.
Yeah, and Florida, and so he's got to come up with $5,000, and he hunts vampires, and he has. I mean, I know you live in California, but you have zero money.
So there's what's called, I guess it's like the Vampire Union, where I don't know if it's called Vampire, but it's called the Union.
Yeah,
it's where I guess that controls all the
vampire hunters.
Yeah, so I guess you get paid more doing it there because they're also black market places. But what I'm referring to is you sell their fangs, right?
Yes, they pull their fangs and you sell them. And the older the vampire is, they have rings like fucking trees on their teeth, apparently.
So when he takes it to the black market one, they get like a microscopic shot of it.
Yeah,
I guess
little,
and they had like jagged little things on.
And it tells you how old their teeth is, which makes no sense really because these fangs go in and out.
Yeah.
First off, so it would rip. You know what I mean? Yeah. And like, so I'll get a year older, I'll get a little nub. What?
How does it grow?
I don't know.
Or does the teeth pop out a little further or something?
I don't know. Like that just like so when you're a baby vampire, you barely got any teeth. Like, come on. Like, and I mean by baby, I mean like first age, like when you because James Franco become a vampire. Spoiler alert. And
it was pretty wild to see the teeth the way they were.
Real quick trivia: all the contortionist vampires were hired performers from the live shows like Cirque du Soleil.
Circus Olay. Circus Olay.
Cirque du Soleil.
I don't know, but that's the only one I've ever
heard. But this was a way not show only a different type of vampire, but provide jobs for performers who were out of work during COVID. Well, that's pretty cool.
Oh.
And
it made for cool kills though, for sure. Wouldn't you say?
Yes, it did. And later on, I'm glad I seen this. There is a Lost Boy reference. Like who the people that wrote this movie probably really like Lost Boys. I don't know if you caught it.
No, I didn't.
At the very, very end, Snoop Dogg's last words of the movie, I thought was fucking badass.
What do you say?
This is why I love LA. All the damn vampires. And the other one was this is why I hate Santa Clarita. Not Santa Clarita. They had to change the name. Why did I say Santa Clarita? Because that other vampire show.
Santa Clarita's Diet?
Yeah, because that other vampire show.
But no, she was a zombie, wasn't she?
Was she a zombie? I thought she was a vampire. No, yeah, you're right.
She ate brains.
But the grandfather saying, oh crap, this is why I hate wow, this is real interesting. Thanks a lot, Jimmy. You're doing a great job of helping me out here.
What I just like the fact that how over the top it is, like especially like when I told you about it, because I watched it before you got to. and just
Huh.
it's fucking crazy though the proportions that.
Santa Carla.
All the damn vampires.
So
Yeah.
that's the reference.
Yeah, that was kind of the reference. One thing I hate about Santa Carla was all the damn vampires. One thing I love about Los Angeles was all the damn vampires. I thought it was really cool.
Oh, yeah,
I'm a big Lost Boy fan.
Yeah, that's an OG. That's an OG vampire movie. So you gotta reference that.
But yeah, so he's broke and he got kicked out of the union.
Yeah.
And so he needs money. So when he goes to sell his teeth, like he was talking about on the black market guy don't give him hardly any money for the teeth because I guess the black market guy is selling it to someone else.
Yeah.
Or he has connections in the union, so he sells it to the union. And if you want to collect vampire teeth and not be in the union, you can't sell it to the union.
So you have to take a cut on it, and then people know that they're coming to them, knowing they're not in the union, and they just
Yes.
And he was a smart ass and like, well.
And also, vampires. Not everyone in the world knows that there's vampires, which I mean, you're in in the 2020s, and not with all these cell phones and stuff, and you don't know that there's vampires out there.
I bet if they had that where they'd have shaky cam video.
Yeah.
You wouldn't even see them.
Has there ever been
because you can't see them in America.
Has there ever been a found footage vampire movie? Sounds horrible. Shaking ass vampire movie.
Johnny though, didn't in this movie someone disappear in the mirror?
Yeah,
they were fighting. No, it showed them in the mirror and they was fighting, and it looked like he was throwing clothes around.
Yeah, and there's that. I've been seeing that come around now, where like the only time like mirrors you wouldn't see is when it had a silver like metal, pure metal or pure whatever. I can't think of the word. Backing. So now mirrors aren't made like that anymore. So technically, you would see them in a mirror now because it don't have silver, or like what I'm saying. Crap, I can't think of the word.
How is that? That's crazy though. That
because some mirrors back in the day had silver backing them.
Well, they're made out of silver. They get a little head with it though.
No, I'm talking about the back of it, so that the reflective surface somehow.
Oh, okay. So
I think that's what they're talking about.
So
I didn't go into the history of mirrors. Don't give me.
I guess you could probably take a mirror and just scan the crowd and like.
Yeah,
it looked like floating clothes.
But it was like bigger mirrors had the backing, silver backings. And I did read like someone's like, oh yeah, dude, and then went through a little bit more of the history of mirrors. Like I said, I didn't go through all that.
What?
Yeah.
Go down a mirror. Right
no, I didn't. That's the thing. That's why I don't know all about them. Because I didn't want to. And it made sense though. Like only a certain part of the era there was mirrors that were backed with silver, and since they're no longer precious metals. What I'm thinking of, precious metal, and they're no longer done that way. So technically, you would see vampires in mirrors, and that stick or that whatever has stayed around in movies for some reason.
Yeah, so pretty much, the movie is just her trying to get revenge on her character, right?
Yeah, because she's taken over the city to get housing for vampires because she wants to be like it was before, where people seeing vampires as gods. And they shouldn't have to live in the squalors or behind closed doors. What was that other movie that was like that? You remember where they should be up front, like we haven't seen this before.
For what?
I don't know. But like, why do we have to be in the shadows when we're gods? Oh, Blade.
Oh yeah.
Blade. Why couldn't I think of that?
Speaking of that new series coming out soon.
I don't really know.
That's actually a Marvel series.
They said a movie.
Oh, movie. Either way.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a new Blade movie. Yeah. You're right. So then she finds out that her daughter got killed, and she finds out she goes to the pawnbroker. I just call him pawnbroker, black market teeth guy, and because it was like a pawn shop.
Well, he did get a piece of glass stuck in his shoulder.
Yeah, and they could smell the blood.
Yeah.
But they found the teeth. or whatever, and or found or knew that that the teeth were gone, so they went and they knew who was.
I guess not a lot of people.
Yeah,
did
so
that.
yeah, and because I think he worked in between with the vampires and the Union. It kind of hinted that, but we don't know
Yeah.
because they left a lot of stuff out of this movie. They did, backstories of stuff, but so she knows who did it, and of course Jamie Foxx has to get back in the Union because he doesn't have any money, and the only way he can get back in the Union is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's in this movie. Snoop Dogg looks old in this movie. Did you not think that?
Yeah, he got a.
He's aged.
He's
I mean,
a
why wouldn't he have aged?
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, why wouldn't he have aged?
John Elliott.
He did have Willie Nelson vibe. I think him and Willie are friends, so
Oh yeah.
which ain't nothing wrong with that. Snoop Dogg was really good in this. I liked him.
But Jamie Foxx's character, Bud, and then Dan Franco, Seth, Dave Franco.
But yeah, so Snoop Dogg gets him an interview back to get into the Union. And did you notice this is when they went to the person that can re-enlist him, and I guess Jamie Foxx has messed up a lot of times. Tells you that.
Yeah.
But did you notice the Pepto-Bismol on the table?
It's Bad Boys too, right? Bad Boys, ain't it?
I don't know, but the Pepto-Bismol, it was a weird color. Like I noticed it right off the bat, and I was like, man, that Pepto-Bismol is freaking weird. Do they have a new orange flavor? Like, what the fuck? Like, it's super weird. And then later on, you see he's taking liquor and pouring it into his Pepto-Bismol and mixing it up and pouring it into a glass and drinking it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, aha! Knew that Pepto-Bismol was a different color. I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm
We
saying?
got that little Easter egg, huh?
Yeah, like I was paying attention. Damn, I finally caught something. So he gets back in, but he has to have somebody follow him, which is Dan.
Forever Dave will not be.
Yeah, Dave Franco's character Seth, and Seth hates his job. He's the desk jockey.
There's a damn woman beside him stealing his fucking
Yogurt, and you don't know that it's that he's going to be following, but he gets up there and he turns his teeth in and he goes, "Yeah, so here's 10 grand, but you have a access or like initial fee up front that we got to take. We got to take this, so they nickel and dime you to death to even be a part of the union." It shows.
Well, that was just mainly his union dues.
Yeah, so but his union dues were like $8,000. And then, but we can't really give you all the money yet because we have to go through a process in days. But yeah, but his union dues were like 8 G's. It seemed like it was a lot.
That should be a one-time fee.
A lot. Yeah. And who's funding the union? We don't know.
So
Is it the government? And
where does it take so much for that? Do they go in?
well, that's what I don't understand. Like, are they studying the teeth? Like, I don't know.
Because you got to be making.
Who are you selling the? Are there collectors like is billionaire money people like what's his name, Jeff Bezos, buying vampire teeth? You know, because as much money as going into it's a massive office.
A big market for vampire teeth.
And they claim that they've expanded to Europe. You know, the union has expanded because they had the time clocks. Like the stock market, but it was clocks for all over the world. So they have expanded over, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and you never got to see any of that. What? I just popped my neck. Felt good. You never got to really see any of that? You never got any history on that?
I wonder if there'd be a prequel or something to explain it.
Oh, I doubt it.
The rise of the union.
And then of course, Franco goes with them. Seth, and he's just a hot mess. He's never been in the field, but he knows a lot about the vampires, and there's like 5 different vampires. It goes by quick and fast. I don't know. What else about this movie?
Okay, but it's a revenge movie, like.
Yeah, she comes after him and gets the daughter and the mother.
Yeah.
And we've seen it all before, though, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's repackaged.
He's got to go and do what he can to get his daughter and wife back. So it's a fun movie.
And the wife never knew that he was a vampire hunter, and that's why their marriage was ruined. And if he would have just told his wife, "Hey, I hunt vampires," and like you would have kind of understood why he was gone all the time and missing his daughter's life a lot. And he worked the night shift because you make more money on night shift because vampires are out more and it's easier to kill them and collect teeth.
But he got put on day shift.
Yeah, he got put on day shift on this one because it's harder to mess up on day shift. But there's a lot of rules in the union. So,
like rules of engagement.
Yeah, like you can't, don't want to expose the public to the vampires. But why wouldn't you? Like, hey, their vampires are real. Be on the fucking lookout so they can't kill you.
Maybe they don't want to panic or something.
Why would... If we all knew vampires were real, one, either you'd sign up to be a vampire. One. Raise the hands. Go in.
Maybe that's what they don't want people.
And then, or two, you would go kill vampires. Now, granted, that would split the population up.
Yeah.
So you'd have that, but I would probably sign up to be a vampire.
Okay.
I mean, personally, me.
See so much.
Would you? We talked about this. Would you stay overweight as a vampire?
It's a fat vampire.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Would you keep the body form that you are as a vampire?
Poll question.
Like, is that possible? Like, we're in the vampire month. Like, in all honesty, like, if you're fat and become a vampire, would you stay fat? Or would you lose weight because you are a vampire? Like, do you get peak performance being a vampire? Like, there's the fat vampire in Blade. Remember him? He was like so fat, he couldn't even move. And he had the ultraviolet light just burning him all over. Down in the
There's movies or books called Fat Vampire.
But you know what I'm talking about though? Where he was down in the archive? Yeah, sloth guy. There's that. But would you stay fat? And how do you get fat as a vampire? You have to drink a lot of blood, but you have to be drinking a lot of fat people's blood, right? Cholesterol? Yeah. Imagine wearing that bodysuit. Like you just put your head underneath something, right? You climbed into it. Anyways, let us know.
Yeah, I'm gonna put a poll.
I'm really curious about that.
This will be gone down. That's what I want.
Yeah. So you should go follow us on Instagram for these polls, Twitter or wherever. Super great question. Who would you sign up to be a vampire if vampires are real? It's another question.
A good question.
But yeah, so this ends like you would think it ends. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, there's a portrait of Abraham Lincoln in the office. And so you go, because Abraham Lincoln was a vampire hunter.
Yeah, that's a great movie, by the way. Didn't we review that?
Probably.
A long time ago.
But, so, yeah, we're not going to spoil the ending, but I think you could kind of know how it ends. I mean,
I think it's a good ending, right?
Yeah, it's a happy ending. It's a pretty decent movie. Definitely, I mean, I like vampires, so I went and watched The Invitation.
Another vampire movie.
Another vampire movie, and I expected more vampires. So, but I guess it would have taken away from the story, like the person that I went with said. It makes sense.
Does it?
Yeah, I mean, because it's not really, it's like a vampire movie, but it's not all about just vampires. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah. So, yeah. Answer that question. You can find on social media, some contact, message us, DM us, and all that shit. Is there fat vampires?
Yeah, and how does that work?
Yeah.
I mean, I would say there are fat vampires, but do you remain fat if you become a vampire?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Answer that.
So that's all we got, I guess, this week, or is it?
Yeah. So check out all our stuff.
TNHorror.com, Instagram, TikTok. Make sure you go follow us on TikTok, Big Ball Buddies. And we got some Turkish munchies, a box. So there's going to be a lot of videos on that.
Yeah, but it'll on our YouTube. The whole thing will be up there.
Yes, you can go follow our YouTube channel. The whole video, 22 minutes, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. So Johnny, once again, I guess that's all we got. We out.
Peace.
What's up, guys? Jim Jam here. Come over to Johnny's. I want to show off the new podcast shirt, which is available on our merch page. Go check that out. But yeah, I just want to come over here and show him this. So yeah, let's go check it out. See what he's doing. Here we go. Go see what Johnny's doing. Show his shirt off to him. Hey! Come up. Close this door. Where's that? Oh shit. What's that noise? I think here's somebody. Y'all, I think Johnny in there getting fucked. What's he in this room for? Oh man. I think Johnny getting pussy, y'all.
What the fuck are you doing, man? What are you doing?
What the fuck? Who's in there?
Oh, dude, just don't even worry about it, brother. Stay away from
Who you got in there?
No, man, you don't want to know, man. That door.
Why not?
Just don't fucking open that door, man. I'm telling you, don't open.
Who's over here?
Dude, man.
You don't hear that fucking?
Yeah, they always in there.
They're always in there.
Yeah, it happens occasionally. Just don't open the door.
Man, it might
Man,
be
I'm telling you, don't open the fucking door. All right? Fuck. Oh, see what happens.
Man, I gotta open it now. Oh, not again. Oh, God. Oh, God.
Open that fucking door.
Dude, oh, God, no.
Told you
Man.
not to open that fucking door.
This is the third fucking time this has happened.
Told you, man.
Dude. Well, this can't continue to happen. Look, you got it on my lip.
You got a whole shirt.
Jizzed on my shirt. By the way.
You got money shotted, bro.
By the way, check out the new shirt, homie. I forgot.
That is badass shirt.
Yeah, now it's got jizz on it. Fuck.
Man, I'm telling you, third fucking time, you might be haunted by a semen demon. I'm not sure. Man.
What the fuck is a
You
semen
might
demon?
want to go talk to someone.
Like
about that
who?
shit. Oh, maybe a gypsy or something. I don't know.
You know a gypsy?
Well, I mean, I may know a gypsy.
God. Oh. Filth.
Fucking face up.
I can edit that out, but.
Now it's time to say goodbye to the basement guys again. They would like to thank you folks for kindly dropping in. You're all invited back next week to this locality to have a heaping helping of their hospitality. Or that is, spooks and spells. Take your shirt off. Y'all come back now, you hear?